Hi you all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sandy if you are new here, and today's video is all about the dads in your life. So Father's Day is coming up, and I just wanted to throw out just a few easy gift ideas for the dads in your life. So one of those is if your dad is a griller, you can either take their existing barbecue kit, or maybe it's time for a new one and buy them a new one, and you can decorate them and put some fun little sayings on the handles of the different tools. You could say, like, Chris's grill or something like that. That would be fun. Or we flippin' love you, something like that, since this is a spatula, flippin' spatula. And then another fun idea would be to, on a plate, put Dad's barbecue or something like that. Now, this wouldn't be food safe, so that is something you'd have to keep in mind. But another idea is to find either a clear glass, or this is a clear tray, and you can actually apply the vinyl on the back side. So you would mirror it and you would apply the vinyl on the back side of it, so that when you look at it, you can see it the correct way on this side. And you could say, Dad's barbecue, and have a picture of a big grill, or just anything you want you could put on there. And you could seal the back of it with a Mod Podge or some sort of polyacrylic sealer. And so I will list all that stuff in the description box down below, and I'll list where I got these trays as well. Another idea is your dad, the dad in your life, a drinker? It's fun, if you want to get a couple glasses. So maybe they're a bourbon drinker, for example. In Kentucky, we like our bourbon. So you could put some cute little saying on here, and you could use dishwasher safe Mod Podge and seal that vinyl onto the glass, so it could go into the top drawer of the dishwasher, top rack of the dishwasher. So that's a fun idea. And even with your bourbon bottle, you could put some sort of neat little saying on the back. You could even, remove a label here and add something new or something personalized vinyl on the front of a bourbon bottle, or any alcohol of your choosing. Say the dad in your life likes some snacks, right? So you could take some, I got these at the Dollar Tree, this one and this one, and say your dad really likes peanuts and nuts and almonds, things like that. You could put some sort of vinyl on the top or on the side of the jar, like nuts for dad or something like that. Or if they have a favorite candy that they like, you could put something on the side and then fill it up with their favorite candy. So those are just a few quick, easy gift ideas for Father's Day. And let me jump over into Design Space and show you a couple different sayings that you could possibly use, and also show you how to apply vinyl onto one of these barbecue tools. And I'm just using everyday permanent vinyl, and I think it's from Cricut, either Cricut or 143 Vinyl. It's hard to keep track of where my vinyl is from. So let's jump in there and I'll show you all that. Before I hop into Design Space, one of the first things I want to do is measure my handle here, so I know how big to make my saying. So I'm going to probably put it like right about here. So I'm going to say about 7 inches. And then the width of it, I am going to say it's about, let's see here, that's a half, 3/4 of an inch is what I'm going to go with for my height. And all right, let's jump over into Design Space now. So we're over here in Design Space now, and I just wanted to show you a few sayings that I have put in here and designed thus far. So the Sandy's grill. So this was just one I'm going to do to show you all how I cut it out and actually apply it onto the spatula, because I don't have the spatulas that I'm going to give to my son-in-law yet. But you could have another one that says Dad's Barbecue, or you know, whatever your dad's name is, instead of Sandy, you know, put that in there. And then another idea on the spatula, if you don't want to personalize it, is you can put "We Flip and Love You" and put that on there. So lots of different options. For the glass jars that I showed you all, so my son-in-law, he's loves nuts, all kinds of nuts. So I thought this would be fun to do a curved text. I still need to figure out which font I want. And then I just went into the images over here and typed in nuts, and this image of all these different, you know, cashews and peanuts and walnuts and almonds came up in here. So I thought that was really cute. And I could do different colors, like I could have the words be one color vinyl and have the nuts be black, or I could have it all be black or all be white. You know, lots of different options there. And then this last one, the best in class, I thought that would be fun to put on a bourbon glass, because you know, best in class is one of the ways that they rate bourbons in Kentucky and around the world. The other thing you could do with the Dad's Barbecue is over here on that clear tray that I showed you, or even on the white plate, you could have Dad's Barbecue, or, you know, insert name, right? Ben's Barbecue or whatever. And then you could find an image of a grill and have Dad's Barbecue across the top of the plate. You could even curve it if you wanted to, and you could curve it right here like that. And then you could put the grill right beneath it. And I just went into images over here and typed in grill, and this image here came up, this image, and this image right here, and this image. So these are the ones that came up in the when I typed in images, or when I was in images and typed in grill. And so what I did is if you're wanting to just make this easy all vinyl, then you can convert this to all black. And that's what I did with this image right here. And so all I did was take it and hit the weld button down at the bottom, and it turned it black. So that's a really easy way to get it all one color. And then on this one, I had to do a little bit more manipulating to get it all black, because when I just hit the weld button, it turned it all that color. So I didn't want that to happen. As I was saying, now with this image, I had to manipulate it a little bit to get it all one basic black cut. And what I ended up doing is the yellow piece of it, I took and duplicated it and moved it over here, and then this yellow one I contoured out the lower panel, so then I just had this upper panel, and then I changed that upper panel from yellow to black. And then let's see, what I did is I hit well, see, it keeps doing it. I am going to ungroup it. and adjust that alignment just a smidge. There we go. So then I just adjusted that alignment of those two files and then hit weld. And then I'm going to take this duplicated one, and now I'm going to contour out the top. And contouring is where you just can hide certain features of your image. And I'm going to change that color to black. And this color sync feature is a really cool feature. You just can drag your image, whatever image, over to other colors. So I really like that feature. That way you can make sure that the colors actually align. And so on this one, I aligned it up just below the lines for the grill. You can see that there. So align those up, and then I select both images and hit weld again. So there you have it. So now it's still a cut file. It'll still cut out this vinyl that you can apply onto your plate or to your tray. Now remember, if you're going to put it on the back of a clear glass plate or the clear glass tray, you want to make sure you mirror the letters so that it will show up. And then this last image here that I found in Design Space, again, that was a much easier one. I could just hit weld because everything was lined up. And then if I wanted it to be black, I would just select it, go over to that color sync, and I would move the blue over to the black. Alright, so those are just some different design ideas for you that you can use on different projects for Father's Day. So you can, come up with whatever sayings work for your personalization for your father, or the fathers in your life, whether it's a son-in-law or your dad or your husband or whomever. So let's cut out, I'm going to cut out Sandy's grill and then apply that onto my spatula so you all can see how to do that. Alright, I am using Cricut permanent vinyl, and then I've cut out this to the size I need. And you can use either the green mat or the blue mat. This is a new blue mat, so it's super sticky. I'm going to pick premium vinyl. And I think I'm going to go with default pressure. And then load up the mat. And cut it out. I have the words weeded out. I think you can see that, Sandy's grill. And now I am going to apply the transfer tape. And I just have the Cricut light transfer. Just make sure you don't get this strong grip unless you're working with glitter. So I got the transfer tape down. And you want to try to get any bubbles out of there. And then burnish really well, i.e. rub. And then I'm going to burnish on this side as well. And then I want to peel the backing off. Oh, and I forgot to weed the innards of a couple of my words, so let me get those out of there. I got the inside of the A and the D out of there. I'm glad I caught that before I went to put it on. my spatula, and I am going to try to line it up as best I can while you all watch and not get my head too much in the way. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then you want to again burnish. Very well. And then let's see. And you want to press the transfer tape back at an angle to help release the vinyl from the transfer tape. And if it doesn't seem to be working, then you'll want to burnish a little bit more. Want to get that vinyl to stick to your project. And then just take your time, very slowly. All right, this is crafting in real life. Took me a while, maybe another minute or so, get the transfer tape off and the letters adhered, but I think it turned out really nice. I'm excited. I don't know why I didn't label my barbecue stuff sooner, but I think this would be a really cute Father's Day gift, right? Some new grill tools and a plate and maybe an apron or something like that. So anyway, I'm probably going to seal this with some Mod Podge. I love it. I think this is so cute. All right, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found these different ideas helpful and some of the design suggestions in Cricut Design Space helpful as well. Here is a dishwasher safe Mod Podge that I'm either going to use that, or you can also use polyacrylic, and I have it in a spray, and then I also have it in this liquid form that you would paint it on. So I'm probably going to go with the Mod Podge, but just to seal it on there. And I will list these things down below. And if y'all have any questions or need some more detail on anything, just leave a comment down below. And again, thank you all so much for watching. Happy Father's Day early to all the fathers out there. And I will see you all on the next video.